laid to rest today instead of 4 years ago. He read the names and inscriptions on the tombstones, though he knew by heart what they said. He had come here with many things he wanted to say to his family, but now he inexplicably suffered from a complete failure to articulate any of them. Well, maybe not so inexplicably. The brain injury that had given him perfect recall had also changed his personality. His social skills had gone from high to quite low. He had trouble voicing his emotions and difficulty dealing with people. In his mind's eye, he conjured first the image of his daughter. It was sharply in focus, the curly hair, the smile, the cheeks that rode so high. Then the image of his wife, Cassie, appeared, the anchor of their family, the one who had kept Decker from succumbing to his condition, forcing him to interact with others, compelling him to come as close as possible to the man he used to be. He winced in pain because it actually physically hurt to be so close to them, because they were dead and he was not. There were many days, perhaps most, when he simply could not accept that state of affairs. He glanced in the direction of Jameson, who was leaning against a broad oak about 100 feet away. She was a good friend, an excellent colleague, but absolutely powerless to help him through what he was facing now. He turned back to the graves, knelt, and placed the bundles of flowers he had brought on each of the sunken plots. "Amos Decker?" Decker looked up to see an older man walking slowly toward him. He had materialized out of the dusk of elongating shadows. As he drew closer, the man almost seemed a ghost himself, so very painfully thin, his features deeply jaundiced. Jameson had seen the man coming before Decker did, and had started striding toward them. It could simply be someone from the town whom Decker knew, or it might be something else. Jameson knew that crazy things tended to happen around Amos Decker. Her hand went to the butt of the pistol riding in a holster on her right hip, just in case. Decker eyed the man. Aside from his unhealthy appearance, the fellow was shuffling along in a way that Decker had seen before. It wasn't solely due to age or infirmity. It was the walk of someone accustomed to wearing shackles when moving from point A to point B. "He's a former prisoner," speculated Decker. And there was another thing. As he sometimes did, Decker was seeing a color associated with the man. This was due to his also having synesthesia, which caused him to pair colors with unusual things, like death and numbers. The color tag for this gent was burgundy. That was a new one for Decker. "What the hell does burgundy mean?" "Who are you?" he asked, rising to his feet and brushing the dirt from his knees. "Not surprised you don't recognize me. Prison takes it out of you. Guess I have you to thank for that." So he was incarcerated. Jameson also heard this and picked up her pace. She actually half drew her pistol, afraid that the old man was there to exact some sort of revenge on Decker. Her partner had put many people behind bars in his career, and this fellow was apparently one of them. Decker looked the man up and down as he came to a stop about 5 feet away. Decker was a mountain of a man, standing 6'5" and tipping the scale at just about 300 pounds. With Jameson's encouragement and help in getting him to exercise and eat a healthier diet, he had lost over 100 pounds in the last 2 years. This was about as lean as he was ever going to be. The old man was about 6 feet tall, but Decker figured he barely weighed 140 pounds. His torso was about as wide as one of Decker's thighs. Up close, his skin looked brittle, like aged parchment about to disintegrate. Hacking up some phlegm, the man turned to the side and spit it into the consecrated ground. "You sure you don't recognize me? Don't you got some kind of weird-ass memory thing?" Decker said, "Who told you that?" "Your old partner." "Mary Lancaster?" The man nodded. "She was the one who told me you might be here." "Why would she do that?" "My name's Meryl Hawkins," said the man, in a way that seemed also to carry an explanation as to why he was here. Decker's jaw fell slightly.